So what is going on, everyone? This is Faber here, and today I'm on a nice road now, driving my car, which is something that I don't really do all that often, just get in my car and drive. But today I'm doing it because I want to make a video about what I don't like so much about this car. And the first thing that I don't like as much, and that doesn't really affect me, but I have to talk about this because people are obviously interested in this sort of things, is that even though this is not a VIP car, so VIPs are not really going to be sitting in the back seats, the rear leg room is not as nice as I would like it to be. So rear leg room could be something that would be better on this car, honestly. The second thing, something that personally infuriates me when I go on long drives, is the fact that the front door storage compartments, so you know how the front doors have those two small storage compartments, they are way too small. Like, I have never driven a car of any decent size that doesn't have the front door storage compartments that are able to hold a half-liter bottle of water. So this is something that is definitely a drawback to this car. The third thing is not necessarily about the car itself, the model. It's just about the fact that I would have liked to have features such as the blind spot assist. So you have a little triangle in your mirror which tells you when there's someone in your blind spot, and it's something that my car doesn't have that I really would have loved to have. And also something else is the fact that it doesn't have the iOS system, so that is the intelligent LED system. It only has halogens, which is definitely a drawback, and it's something you have to take in mind when you buy a car, especially like I did. I bought it used, so you have to sort of balance whether you like a low mileage car or one car that has higher mileage but is much better equipped. Now, in the first video, if you guys haven't checked it out, I talked about the things that I like about this car, and I mentioned the fact that I like the infotainment system, which is the command online system on this car. It's the highest spec option available on this car, and it makes me just feel like Mercedes were stupid when they didn't think of making the internet work with iPhones and Android phones. So this car has an option for you to go online and check the weather and check the traffic reports and stuff like that, but you can't connect your iPhone or your Android. You can only connect older phones that work on an older standard, which are basically BlackBerry phones, older BlackBerry phones, and Nokia phones. So that is an obvious mistake, an obvious omission that they just shouldn't have made. And the last thing that kind of pisses me off when I try to drive a little bit on the sporty side is the fact that this car just doesn't have steering wheel paddles for gear shifting. So it's an automatic car. You can switch it over to the manual mode and switch gears with your hand on the gear switch between the front two seats. But one thing that you can do is change gears from the steering wheel, and that is something that a lot of cars have nowadays, and it doesn't have to be a sport or sports car to have that feature. And it's obviously something that I think is also an omission. I'm sure it would have been possible to have that with an option that would have cost maybe a few €100, but I think that should have been included as standard, as this car should have had something like that. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope you honestly enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like this video, share with your friends on Facebook and on Twitter, and check out the other video in which I talked about the things that I do like about the car. And stay tuned for more awesome car videos. Peace out, guys. Peace.